glasses?
Yeah.
Did you see any of that stuff she was trying to get you to see?
Kind of. Like now I can see the 85273.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the doctor to come in now. Right?
Yeah.
Are your eyes dilated?
No, I don't feel any of it.
Let me see. Yeah, they're pretty dilated. I don't know if they'll be able to see it on the camera, but yeah. We're all done at the eye doctor. JR picked out some new glasses. They should be ready in about 2 weeks. So how do your eyes feel now?
Very damaged.
Damaged?
Very damaged.
They're dilated. Let me see your glasses. Those are pretty sweet. Those are just the disposables I gave you, huh?
Yeah.
He's having a hard time because it's so bright out. All right, let's go home. Right?
Yeah.
All right. We are back from getting Ella from school. I've been busy, so I haven't really recorded much. I need to make some biscuits for dinner. We're gonna have biscuits and gravy and eggs and sausage, and I need to make the biscuits. I follow a Southern buttermilk biscuit recipe. The first thing I need to do, because I don't ever purchase buttermilk, is I'm doubling this recipe, by the way. I have 2.5 cups of milk here. And if you have lemon juice, you can use lemon juice. I do not. This is just white vinegar, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of a tablespoon in there and stir it up and let it sit. So it's not gonna look any different right away. It's gonna take a minute and it will slightly curdle, thicken up. I'm going to use this in place of buttermilk. I have my oven preheating to 450. And since I'm doubling this, I have 6 cups of flour here. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of butter, cold butter. So this is 1 stick that's already been cubed. And here's my second stick. And I need to add 10, because I'm doubling this, teaspoons of baking powder. This is my baking powder in this container. I need to add 3 teaspoons of salt.
Mom, did you notice that there's 4 bugs in the sink?
I know.
Jar didn't notice that we're in the living room.
And 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I buy this monster bag of baking soda from Sam's, mainly because I use it in our laundry, because we can't use scented laundry detergent. Okay, now that I have all of that in there, I need to get the butter worked in. I don't have a pastry cutter. I don't feel like getting my food processor out. So I'm just using a fork to start off. And you're just working the butter in. This is difficult, but I don't feel like adding to my dishwashing by getting my food processor out. Okay, this is where you can't really tell. The milk is slightly curdled. The little bit of vinegar that you put in there does not affect the taste at all. Here's a large clump of butter. Okay. Now I add a little bit of the milk at a time. And then I do this with my hands. I took my rings off so that I don't have to worry about them. And I do a little bit at a time just so I can make sure it gets worked in. And the way this recipe is set up is it doesn't always want you to use the full amount. It says to just add extra if you need to, but I always make the full amount because I have to turn it in to pretend buttermilk. And for the most part, I think I always end up having to use everything that I make.
You get done first.
For me, this is the hardest part, having it all gunked up on my fingers. Okay. See, it just sticks to my hands so bad. I'm just gonna add a small amount at a time so that I'm not having to come back and add any flour. I don't know why my bowl keeps doing that. Okay. Okay, let's try and get some of this off my fingers here. This is ready to roll out. A regular batch of this says it makes about 10 biscuits. And like I said, I'm doing a double to accommodate our family. So we'll get more than that. I'm gonna wash my hands before I turn this out on the counter. Just gonna get a little bit of flour because this will stick to the counter. I floured my rolling pin just a tiny bit. Let me just start rolling it out. If it looks like it's gonna stick, just get a little bit on my fingers. We're not going for any specific shape here, so I just start rolling it out. I typically fold these over and roll it out. Fold it over, roll it out, fold it over and roll it out. My husband doesn't really like that layered flakiness. So I'm just rolling it out and I'm gonna cut them out. I prefer the flakiness of it, but that's okay. We all like different things, right? I'm going to use this size biscuit cutter. I'm cooking them on a cookie sheet with some foil. I am out of parchment paper and I forgot to get some with my grocery order. So aluminum foil it is. All right, we're not gonna let that stop us. Are watching Sunday school songs. At least that's what I call them.
Can I ask them though?
You can have that piece, yep.
In this piece.
I've made these biscuits so many times and they always turn out so good. Let me grab another cookie sheet.
I really need one to make the photos. I do.
Pull these last few. Sammy's probably gonna yell because of the song they're listening to. It's the song Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho, and God told the people to yell when they marched around on the 7th time, and the walls would fall down. And Sammy knows that at the end of the song, you yell really loud, and it's funny. He's probably gonna do it again here. He loves this song.
Sammy, you can't eat those.
Let me grab my scraper. This works just as good for me. A little spatula. It's square on the end. Just gonna scrape the counter so the dough doesn't stick.
That was amazing.
Okay. I'm gonna shape this back up as much as I can. It's not going to be perfect. The rest of the biscuits are always gonna look a little bit funky. Put some more flour down, a little bit of flour on here, and get it rolled back out.
Some more flour down this because it's really sticky.
No. Thank you for asking. Oh, there's some butter there.
I just got a little.
I remember as a kid making biscuits with my dad, and my favorite part was stamping them out with the biscuit cutter. Is this the right one? Yeah, I stuck it back in there for some reason. And my dad would let me help him roll them out, and then I'd get to go back through and punch out the biscuits.
Mom, now it's not sticky because I added some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's really cool how you made this. Because it's so flat. How did you make enough dough for everybody to have some?
I don't know.
Maybe you added a
All right, I'm gonna squeeze these last couple biscuits on this pan here instead of getting another pan out for just a few biscuits. Here are the rest of the biscuits. These are done. I had to set all my cast iron on the counter here so I could use the stovetop, but they're so pretty and so yummy. So I've made all these biscuits I get my pan over there. I start heating it up. Open the sausage. And now these are rolls of sausage that were given to us. But they're from a butcher. They're not from a grocery store, so they're not dated. The sausage was no good. So I think we're just going to have biscuits with plain gravy because I already have all these made. I'll make eggs for some of the kids. I'm just not sure what else to do. All of our meat is frozen. Everything goes in the freezer. Yeah, maybe. Oh, you know what? I have a package of chicken in my fridge back here that I did not put in the freezer.
No.
Maybe I can cook that. Anyway, always chaos. Always chaos. I have some chicken in the fridge back here that I can cut up real quick. It's not frozen. I can cut it up, put it in a pan, cook it, and we can eat that with gravy with these biscuits, maybe. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I can make mashed potatoes real quick to go with it. We'll make the best out of this, I promise. So I'm making the mashed potatoes, gravy, and chicken. And I bought potatoes from Sam's this time. I don't typically buy potatoes from Sam's. Look at this potato. This is about the size of the potatoes that I normally have from Walmart or Aldi when I buy them. There are a few potatoes this big in this bag. They're huge. Everything at Sam's is big. All of it.